Author's Connection with Portia Kel.
Welcome to the Author's Connection with Portia Kel. I'm joined by a wonderful woman today. Her name is Blessed Julia Moroka. She's the author of Soul Power. She's a businesswoman and she does many other things. I'm going to let her introduce herself. Hello to you, Julia.
Hi, Portia, how are you?
I'm alright, and you?
I'm blessed in you.
So, in case you're wondering why she's saying Paul, it's short for Phenomenal African Women Foundation. So I would also call her Paul, and that's because we all belong to the same Women Foundation. But today we are here to talk about Julia and who she is. Please tell us all about yourself.
Blessed Julia Moroka is a mother of 2 beautiful children and author of a motivational book, Soul Power. I'm an actor. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a life coach, motivational speaker, and a businesswoman.
Businesswoman. You do so many things, yet you still manage to find time to write. How do you do that? How do you balance your time?
Portia, there is what we call a gift. When you are gifted, you don't need to prepare. It comes from within. So that's what I've realized with writing. Because when you write, it just comes. Everything flows. So balancing my time, I wake up any time. I wake up in the morning, I wake up in the middle of the night, and I've got titles and I've got stories to write. So every minute for me is part of writing. So everything is in my head.
How many books have you written so far?
So far, I've got 1 published book, which is Soul Power. And I've got 15 titles at the moment. Yesterday, I received 2 more titles from the Holy Spirit. So that means I've got 17. Yeah.
All right. Okay, and I know recently I asked you to co-author something with me, so you definitely do know how to make time to write.
Actually, that chapter is ready. I'm going to send it right after this interview.
Awesome. I wasn't trying to catch you out there, all right? So we would like to know more about Soul Power. I'm a bookseller. I've seen people come to this office to get a copy of Soul Power. And I mean, from the time a person makes an appointment with me, I can feel the excitement. What is it that makes people want to get hold of this book?
I think apart from being in the media, the media can sell you. So I've been out there. I've been on Moroka, I've been on Rainbow FM, I've been on Power FM, I've been, Medunsa FM, I've been doing, my talks. My story is a real life story. Soul Power is about what every person is experiencing. So hence everyone is like relating to my story. Though Soul Power, it's my personal story, but everyone is going through the same, similar. So there is a cycle and similarity in what we go through.
So for the sake of those who've never heard your interviews on any other platform, when you say that you're sharing your story, your life story, from what angle is it?
It's an angle of healing the pain that I had. So it's all about rising above the obstacles, above the pains and the problems that you go through. Okay. We go through divorces, we go through financial crisis, we go through retrenchment. We are being wished. The reason why I stress on this, we Christians tend to say this thing is not there. It is there, but how are we dealing with such things? There is power in prayer. I'm talking more about prayer. So Soul Power is about rising above the obstacles of life and making it in the difficult world whereby there's economical crisis, there's a problem with the relatives, there's rejection, for instance. So I went through those things, and a lot of people went through that. So hence this book is so power-packed. So when somebody reads this book, they tend to get healing and relate, and they're able to rise above.
And I remember right in the studio, we spent some time with you, converting your book into an audiobook. So for those who don't want to sit and read, or they're very busy, they can actually just be in the car and listen to the audiobook.
Yes, actually, my producer, Eternal,
Yes.
produced a very wonderful, jingle,
Oh,
Soul Power. So
alright.
I'm just imagining, you mesmerized by, how it
Soul
starts.
Power. I remember that.
It's so beautiful, and it heals you as you try.
Yeah. So the reason I'm actually holding this is you kept on mentioning something that I really want the viewers to grasp. So soul power is about rising above crisis, rejection, failure, betrayal, divorce, and other obstacles of life.
Yes.
Well, having just said this, I just want to read a book again, and I want to listen to the audiobook again. So, the very question I asked earlier, what is it that makes people run and want to get a copy? I can understand just from the way you tell your story, the way you share your story is just amazing. Any message of encouragement to people that may be needing to go or to get out of any of these situations?
I'm saying to people, there is nothing that is permanent. Life is a cycle. We go through things. We go through problems. But they are not there to harm you. They are there to actually depict the person you are. They are there to build you. So I've realized that the problems that I encountered, they made me who I am, the woman I am. So we shouldn't lose heart. We need to face them. But prayer is the most powerful weapon to overcome. So we are overcomers. We are victors. We are royal priesthood. So it's about working tall in the midst of troubles.
Wonderful. So I have spent a few days with you, over and over again, depending on the project that we work on. And so I can attest to the fact that when you say you've risen above these situations, indeed you have. Always so bubbly, always uplifting the mood in the studio. Regardless of what the mood was like, you come and lighten it up. So I guess your readers will also be empowered in the same way.
Thank you. We must not forget that we are blessed to be a blessing. We must love to be loved.
All right, we must love to be loved. Where can people buy your book?
The book can be purchased at Portia Kel Publishers. You can also get it at Boulders. You can get it also from Blessed Julia. Visit my Facebook, Blessed Julia. You can get the information. But most importantly, Portia Kel is the one. You can visit Portia Kel. Portia Kel is also on Facebook. Check them and get the book.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Bless you.